Hi, everyone. This is Heidi Watney. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Slow little roller to third. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Eugenio Suarez stands in as he looks at ball one here. Suarez left field and carrying well. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. He'll start this one at 269. 17 home runs and 31 RBIs. 2 balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Too high, 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun coming on, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Fouled away. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, LeCastro carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. For the current campaign, LeCastro has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Jankowski on his horse. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
No, he's in there. Stay.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 268 the average for him coming in. 10 home runs and 36 RBIs. 1-1 the count now. 1-1 the pitch.
Oh, inside.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Count still full, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. So stepping in, Christian Walker. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Behind 0-2 now. Walker is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Reds lead this one 1-0. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Travis Jankowski.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's outside.
Now the 1-0.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The relay, and he is in there.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Senzel, a runner at second with 1 away. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And there are 2 away now. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's set and the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2-0 now. Men on third with 2 down. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Tremendous job of just staying through the baseball. Perfect bat path on a slider outside and to crush it opposite field. You're going to be thinking about that swing for a while.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Joey Votto looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 home. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. So digging in now, Stephen Vogt. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's really struggled 0 for 10. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. Vogt, a California-born ball player. He was a 12th-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch.
The count is full. 3-2.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Standing in, Ildemaro Vargas, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. The 1-0 home. Skied into straightaway right. Irvin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Nick Ahmed. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. No balls and 1 strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ahmed, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Arizona. Still down 3-0. In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Line toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino. High and deep to right center. On the move is Calhoun. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work, but you can't let that take away your edge, though.
Mike Leake is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Travis Jankowski. Swinging a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. 3 across so far in the inning and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1 and 2 now. 3 runs already home here. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2 and 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch.
3 and 2.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Nick Castellanos now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0. Throw to third, and he's out. A 1 run is in to score on the play. So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This is pulled into right. Calhoun is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing.
Welcome back. The Diamondbacks are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. And in large part, they do it with their legs. Entering the day, they are tops in the majors in stolen bases. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it translates to offensive production, but as one player told me, we apply pressure with our speed. It's not just steals. We have the ability to stretch hits into doubles and triples, so I think we're in scoring position more than most other clubs. That makes sense, and it's working for them. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starling Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, You have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Here's another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lays off 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 to the Diamondbacks DH. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Jankowski's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Ketel Marte, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fouled off. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Castellanos is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Diamondbacks do get one back courtesy of this solo home run. We played 3 full. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Line drive base hit.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. A ball and no strikes. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Line drive to center field. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Phillip Ervin coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Hit to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. He's through first and hustling for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. In now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And it's fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Cole Calhoun. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And he takes ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Popped him up. Suarez has a play. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Ildemaro Vargas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Vargas is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Nick Ahmed is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Striding in, Travis Jankowski. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Into the box now, Nick Senzel. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
2-0 now. The pitch. One out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now Now another 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi. And it's 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Moustakas. And there's one down now. Into the box, Tim LeCastro. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Ketel Marte. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on Devado will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Marte going back, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. In is Joey Votto now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and he pops him up. Escobar in foul ground, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there, 0-1. Oh, 0-2, the count to Suarez.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Lifted the other way out to left center, and Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's the Reds 9 and the D-backs 1. So here's Eduardo Escobar, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Stephen Vogt. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail big. It's 9. In now, Aristides Aquino, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Number 44.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. This is lifted out to left. After it is Marte. But he won't get there. It falls in.
The right fielder, number 6. Philip Irvin.
Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Philip Irvin, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Merrill Kelly enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Your attention, please. Now,
hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
At the plate now, Nick Senzel. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun on the run, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. From the belt, the pitch. Now both runners are breaking. He swings and misses. Throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
No, inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Center fielder giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And he's safe. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. At the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
On his way to pitch number 100.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lined into right, a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And that's the second out. Here's Starling Marte, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
And that's in there, base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the end. At the plate, Joey Votto. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Marte's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-0 delivery. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Tim LaCastro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And that's out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eduardo Escobar. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Pulled toward right center field. Irvin is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Settling in now, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
It's out 1-1.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte is there, and he has it for the out. Ready once again, Phillip Irvin. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping up now, Travis Jankowski. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Jankowski is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds. Stepping into the box, Christian Walker starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Heading after it is Jankowski. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And another foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Now here's the pitch. Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bauer's ready. Here it is. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a...
And a happy 4th of July to all of you. Place around the majors yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cincinnati Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they got a road win against Cubs 10-8. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. The Pirates put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-2. Brent Suter was victorious for the 5th time this season, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 3-2. The Atlanta Braves held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they destroyed the Angels 10-2. The Nationals tallied 5 home runs overall as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-3. The Padres hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 12-6. John Gray picked up win number 8 this year, leading the Rockies to a win over the Giants 2-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Miami Marlins put up 16 hits on the day as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 7-6. The Yankees got